Okay. All right. So thank you guys for coming along. It's always nice to do something when there's somebody else there rather than doing it all by myself. So I'm going to just focus on the screen here. So I do have the TM6 and Melinda's got the TM6, Anna's got the TM5, but we'll talk through something. I'm going to show you other yogurt recipes as well. And Anna, you have an automatic yogurt function on your TM5, which we don't have on the 6.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so we can always have a look at that. I don't have a TM5. I did ask my daughter to send me screenshots because she's got my old TM5, but that hasn't appeared yet. So, but I can show you where to find it anyway. All right, so I'm just going to go in here. I have, what I've done is I've created, actually I think I saved what I wanted to do in here. We'll put it, so have a look in my week. No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my recipes up here. I'm going to go to creative collections. And right down the bottom, because, oh, whoops, gone too far. Here we are. Creative collections. I don't want to click on any of those. I just want to come down to the bottom because it's a Y. Come on, do it. Yogurt. Okay. So what I did, I had a little look through some of these recipes, and they're all pretty much the same. A couple of them are asking for vanilla, and some of them are asking for sugar. But I haven't used sugar or vanilla in any of the ones I've done. So we're going to do, because this is the one that I've done, I'm pretty sure it's the plain yogurt. I'm just going to check this quickly. So but I can actually just have a look down here. I can preview by just hitting this arrow and just checking. Yeah, that's the one we're going to do. All right. So I'm going to go. So yeah, basically with the arrow, I can have a look down. I can look at the ingredients. I can see it is 11 hours and 10 minutes. But of course, most of that time you're nowhere near it. It's just doing it overnight. That's why we're doing it this time of night. All right. So it'll be ready for me about 7 o'clock in the morning. Then you refrigerate it and I can use it later tomorrow or the following day. It tells you down here about your nutrition as well. The number of calories, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. And it gives you some tips here too. So the tips, this is a thin set yogurt. I found it really perfect. I really enjoy it. I wouldn't say it was thin, but it's definitely set. And you can mix it, says with fresh fruit, homemade jam, nuts or cereals. Keeping the yogurt warm and undisturbed during incubation is essential to achieve the right texture. And I've actually got a few little tips and things as well to share with you. To increase insulation, it says placing, no, hang on, we're not doing that. Are we doing this one? Let me just double check. No, we're not doing this one. Sorry, wrong recipe. Because some of them, we'll just check this one and see what this one says. I don't think this is the right one either. No, I'm going to, could do that one. Wonder I haven't got any pictures for these. Let's look at this one, see that's going to come up. Just check this. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. So some of the yogurts actually, you can get them started in the Thermomix and then you can put them in a thermo server and you can wrap them up in a tea towel and leave them in that. But this is much easier because the Thermomix is going to do all. I don't have to worry about any of that. So basically I've got to start and putting a small bowl on top. So I've just got this little bowl here. It's just sitting on top of the thing there. And I'm just going to put in 55 grams of natural yogurt, which I brought in here and now I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've just got a Greek yogurt from the supermarket. But as I said, if I'd really been thinking about things properly and not just too busy eating what I'd made, I would have kept a little bit from the last thing. So you can't really see this, but it's so I'm just putting it in the top there and I'm going to weigh in 55. Oh. I'll just have to eat that little bit in a minute. There we go. So I'm just weighing that in and I'm putting that aside because I don't need that yet. That's going to be in the next little room. Then I'm going to set the small bowl aside. Then I'm putting full cream milk into the Thermomix bowl. I've just got the A2 full cream milk. And it's actually really important it's full cream. You need the fat in there to make a really good creamy yogurt. So this should, I bought 2 litres, not a litre. Honestly, my brain, I've had such a busy weekend. Lucky I'm actually here and not fast asleep. I'll make another lot tomorrow and use up the rest of it. There we go. All right. So I've got my milk in, and then literally all I'm going to do is put the lid on, no measuring cup. Next, it's going to heat up to 80 degrees for 10 minutes. I've just got to turn it on to speed 3. And after that, so after the 10 minutes, then my recipe detail, then here, then I have to allow it to cool in the mixing bowl until the temperature drops to 45 degrees, which says it takes about 45 minutes. So literally it's going to heat for 10 minutes. I have to leave it for 45 minutes, and then we're going to come back at about 9 o'clock. Actually, I'll text both of you, let you know when it's down to 37 degrees, or 45 degrees, sorry. And we'll just finish, do the rest of it. But it's super simple. So I'm going to heat that up for 10 minutes, 80 degrees, speed 3. And that's all there is to it at the moment. So it is.
Andy, because I haven't used that function before, that cooling, you know, waiting for it to cool down, what do I do to sort of, how do I know?
I would take it off the, take the bowl off the Thermomix. And some people suggest putting it in the fridge, like the whole bowl in the fridge. If you do that, it's obviously going to cool down a little bit quicker. Otherwise, you can just leave it on the bench. I have done that in the past, but it's quite warm in here actually, so I might just put it in the fridge, and that might speed things up a little bit.
But how do you know that it got back to 45 degrees?
Okay, so how do you know? What you do is you'll put it back, you'll sit it back into the housing. Yep. You'll make sure you're just on your home screen. And let's just see, obviously it hasn't heated up yet, but if I just go onto the home screen here,
yep,
you know, then when you sit the bowl back in, the temperature will show what it's actually heated to will show up here.
Oh, okay.
All okay. Right. So that's very easy to do. But yeah, absolutely. That's what you do just to check.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So we will come back. I might just hang on and just have a little chat with Melinda because she's got a new TM6.
Yep.
But I'll text you both when we're back to 45 degrees, and you can just log on with the same, just click the same link to log back in again, and okay. and I'll see you about 9 o'clock-ish.
Okay, thank you. Right, talk then. Okay, bye.
See you soon. Bye.
How do I leave this meeting now?
I can get rid of you nicely. Nicely. I can remove you. Get rid of you. All right. So how are you going with it?
Oh, good. Yeah, look, I haven't honestly had a chance to do much in the last week. As I said, things have been a bit crazy with the tendering for COVID vaccine.
Yes, goodness.
Yeah, so it has been a bit difficult, and you know what it's like. Start work at 7:30 and you don't get home after 7.
Yeah, so I think the thing for you is maybe try a new dish every weekend.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. So I've made the Thai chicken, which was very nice. I've obviously set up the cookie dough, and I've started looking at all the recipes in there, and then you put things up. There was a satay.
Oh, the easy satay chicken is delicious.
Yeah, so I went and grabbed that and put that in there.
Now, I just need to tell you something about that one. Actually, I'll find it. I'm going to share my screen.
Yep.
All right, so we will find. I think it's in my 30-minute meals. That one. Oh no, hang on. 30-minute meals. Here we go.
So I've made a few things. Like I've made spaghetti bolognese a few times, but I've got kind of a bit confident and I've switched it up and I've added a few things that I would normally add when I cook it on the stovetop.
Yeah, perfect.
And I've made probably 6 times the stewed rhubarb with the strawberries and the apple.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.